Hey all brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Kingdoms and Castles, where we're continuing on with our little residential area over here. We're doing okay on kind of housing at the moment. We've got enough beds for people. We've actually got a surplus of well, people, I guess, of residents. So we don't need to worry too much about making sure that they're all housed. I'm trying to figure out where I want to go with the next set of walls. I'm thinking I might sacrifice some of this land over this way. Maybe... Ooh, I don't know. How could I work this? I don't want everything to just be kind of like boxes kind of hooked onto... like at the corners. I want to kind of make this an interesting design, like kind of the way that I've laid out things over here. Like, I'm having quite a bit of fun not making this ridiculously uniform. I mean, it's kind of uniform with some of the layouts, but otherwise, it's not too bad. Right, we're going to get archer towers in on these. And I'm going to invest in some ballista towers for these ones. Because these look like they're hefty weapons. Yeah, they're going to be good. If I do want more defences, if I do want more archers, I can probably put some additional towers in along the wall. But I think we should start with getting some piers along all of this stuff. Use up an awful lot of stone, but I want to keep this wall kind of fairly well lined up with everything else. And I'll get another cottage in here. I'm going to put a well just in this bit, I think. 'Cause that's probably going to be a fire hazard, or going to be a high fire risk. So I just want to be careful. I don't want things catching on fire. And of course we should actually speed the time up, because that would make things run a little bit quicker, wouldn't it? Yes. Ooh, we've got our ballista towers in place. Very nice. How much is that? 78 damage per second. And the archer towers do 58. So that's a fair bit more of an improvement, but obviously they've got a higher rate of damage, longer range, but slower fire speed. So we're sacrificing some actual fire rate for all of the other good stuff. Getting some stone roads in. These piers are coming along nicely. I'm just going to speed things up a little bit more, just while we get this stuff built. Marines are coming down. Keep an eye out for fires. Oh, people, put that out. Thank you. Gotta be careful. Right, well, now that I brought this wall out this far, where do I want to take it? Because I definitely want to load this up with housing. I'm wondering whether or not I want to bring it out to kind of join up along here. Oh, I was planning on putting in a dock, wasn't I? Yes, that was going to be a thing. Put you in there. And then I might bring the wall up just on the other side. Bring like a little bit of... We'll bring a couple of bits of pier out to... Actually, no, we'll leave things as they are, but we'll bring this wall out along here. And then that can just kind of join up next to the pier, or next to the dock, and keep things nicely cordoned off. Keep things nice and tidy. Bring a road down to meet up with that. And oh, there's a dragon sighting. You're coming in the long way, I guess. It's fine. I'll come and check on you in a minute once you actually get round this way. Yeah, I definitely think I'm going to want to put some extra towers in along this wall. This is very, This is a hell of a stretch that's not going to have much defence. But I think if I'm going to be having dock here, then probably get a stockpile or two along here, just to help look out for things, look after things. Where's that dragon? Oh, I hear him. Where are you? Oh, I think he's dead already. I'm assuming so. I think he must have crashed into one of the buildings. Because he ain't here no more. Okay. Nice. Okay, we have a dock. Very cool. Right. Resources stored. Allow foreign merchants to dock. Yeah, go ahead. Let's get some trading in. So that's just going to load up with like additional items. It's gonna add in anything that we produce, I think. It could be a good source of gold, and hopefully we might have a good source of like items that would come in as well. Just kind of standard trade-off. Yeah. I think it's time to start beefing up this wall. I'm just gonna increase the height up by 1 on all of them for the time being. I'm building a tower on this one immediately. I'm going to get a couple of small stockpiles in here. Might put a large one in this space. And what can I put there? That could maybe be another well. Because I haven't got one next to the dock, and that's going to be a high fire risk. Oh, actually, it's low fire risk. Probably because it's on the water. But still, would be a good investment. All my stone seems to have... Like, have I got no stone people working the quarry at the moment? I do. There was a little exclamation mark next to it, but I don't know what that was about. Maybe everybody was busy. Ah, the well can only be placed on land. Right, so I can't build that on the pier. Okay, duly noted. Well, if you go there, I'll put the other stockpile that I wanted. The large stockpile can go here. Oh, a merchant has arrived. Awesome. Nice. Ooh. Armor-piercing ballista technology increases all ballista damage by... I didn't know I could buy upgrades. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, give me that. It's fucking expensive, but I'll have it. And yeah, I'll sell you as much food as I can. I'll just sell you everything that you're asking for. And yeah, we'll do that. Gets me a little bit of gold. Not a huge amount. Wow. Ballista towers have gone up to 97 damage. 98. Or is that based on the soldier's skill? I think. Probably that. I'm going to put another church down on this side, I think, just so that the residents over here have got access to it. Plus, this will give some... the church will give some influence over on this side as well. Which would be good. And we should put some more housing in. Put that there. I also want a library. There's a library. Oh, and I can afford one of those towers. Guardian of the forest and all its creatures, and in Fig we trust. Wow. Okay, that's a big fucking statue. Where am I going to put you? Most importantly, what do you actually do for me once I place you down? I don't know. Half tempted to just place you here and, like... I think if I'm going to put one there, it's going to be Queen Barbara. In Fig we trust. I didn't actually realise that the name of that was Queen Barbara. It's my mum's name. Yeah, I'll put it there, like, welcoming anybody that comes in on the docks. Alright, there we go. Statue of my mum. Oh, okay, here come the Vikings with their ogres. Landing as far away as they possibly can. suppose you're clearing out the trees for me. That's one thing. I was just wondering why they were running so fast as well. It's like I'm on triple speed. They are going to beat the shit out of my iron mines, aren't they? Or are they? I don't know. Have I got enough defences to hold them off? That's the big question. There's a lot of ogres. Which way are they trying to get in? Oh, right, yeah, there we go. He's punching up my walls. Oh, yeah, and they're setting things on fire. The Vikings behind them. Okay, there goes a wall. Oh, there goes a tower. Jesus. Okay. Ah, damn it. Right, I need to bolster stuff as much as I possibly can then. I should have put some ballista towers around this way. Right, well that's killed them all. It didn't actually destroy any important buildings. With the exception of things over here. Like, we won't look at that, that's fine. I'll stop setting the wells on fire, you dicks. No, we're good. We're good. Everything's good. Ugh. We've got a lot to recover from. But we'll manage. Merchant has arrived, which is nice. Some of those Vikings got away. The buggers. They didn't actually destroy anything other than walls and one archer tower. Which is not too bad, actually. But I think we want some sturdier defences here. Replace this archer tower. And ballistas up here as well. Right, time to really beef up defences. Oh, these statues provide a happiness bonus. Which ain't bad. My happiness has dropped down a bit. That's probably from the damage that happened with the Viking raid. But we are bolstering defences quite a bit. We've got ballista towers on most areas. We haven't got any over here. Along this wall. But this side has got, you know, some good ballista defense, so that might help things out a little bit more. You want food. Why have you not got food? And what? You're saying you haven't got access to a road? There's a road right there, mate. Like, I don't know how you're claiming you don't have access to it, because other times I built that oh, right. Okay, never mind. That doesn't count as road access then. That's a small price to pay. It's fine. Okay. Oh, that might have been where the well, I was going to say where the ogres were trying to get in, but I haven't built a gate there. Should do that. Let's put that there. Right. Advisors, what do you have to tell me today? We're growing more food that we can store. That's fine. Some foresters have too much wood, so that's fine. And Viking raiders. Yeah, I know about all of that. It's fine. We'll manage. Okay, maybe what needs to be done is, considering I'm having this as kind of like my foresting and kind of some more resource gathering type stuff, would it be worth trying to build some defences around it and kind of have it as a, you know, having some sort of line of defence if the Vikings were to kind of raid from this side again? Because this is a lot of barren land. If I'm going to be expanding over here, it's not going to be suiting any farming needs unless I start looking into the irrigation stuff, but I honestly don't know how that's going to work at the moment. And it's very expensive stuff to build, so I don't know... Like, it takes a lot of stone. So I don't quite know how to implement that. I'm rather anxious about taking on that kind of task. So for the time being, I'm going to kind of stick with what I know. And what I know is orchards. Let's put one there. Oh, I hear a dragon. There you are, hello. How are you doing? Oh, nice of the kingdom to sight you. Do you want to come into range of the ballistas? I want to see if they're going to work. Oh, yeah. God, they get a beeline on you from, like, halfway across the... Jesus Christ, you ended quickly. You're a big bugger as well, ain't you? Are you dragons getting bigger? If you are, it's not doing you any good. Yeah, I was considering maybe putting down some more foresters, but I think I've got enough for the time being. I mean, if I wanted to put one more down, I could put one here, just to kind of mirror everything over, and then that would mean I've got 8, which is a fairly solid number. But I'm thinking of bringing some walls out just past their kind of sphere of influence. So somewhere like this. And we'll chop down all of these trees, because then we can clear out this space. This will be on the far side of the iron mines. So we'll have free reign to put some walls and defences in. We could maybe bring a pier out, so that we could put some defences along, get some walls in place along here as well, and connect things up over here. Oh, I think that could work. I don't quite know where I'm going to take things for this, but let's go see the merchant. Let's see what he has to sell, or we might want to buy. We've got a massive surplus of food, so we may as well sell all of it. And we're doing exceptionally well on wood, so we'll sell all of that. And stone, I guess we could sell, but we don't actually have any here at the dock. So, oh right, I'm looking at purchase. That's what's going on. Oh, okay. Sell all my stone there. Sell all my wood. Sell what little food I've got stored here. I seem to be stocking an awful lot of iron over here. I'll leave it at that. Right, I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to get the blacksmith to start making some weapons. Because we're starting to see some fairly tough assaults on the kingdom. Ooh, there's a nice cut in the trees. And I want to be able to defend things. I think I'm going to put a gate here, and then a gate there as well. And then we'll just bring things out over that way. Then we'll bring some piers out. We'll leave this little bit of water. That should be fine. We'll bring some piers out so that we can build on the water. Get some defences out here. And I'm just finishing up this little district with a couple of manors and a baker. I think that's going to do things rather nicely. What's all the creaking over here? Ah, it's them getting the piers built. We are powering through our stone supplies building all of this. But I think I've got all of the space mapped out. That's this is the border of the foresters' workplace. Or kind of sphere of influence. I keep falling back on that word because I don't know what else to use. Work zone, I guess. But we'll bring this wall up here, close things off, and we'll pack this with defences so that if any ogres are to come around again, we should be prepared for them. Let's get a single layer wall in just to start with, depending on how soon we can get bricks out to people. I might want to get some more charcoal makers while I'm here, because I seem to be struggling with that as far as resources go for things like the blacksmith, and yeah, because he's struggling with those sorts of resources. And I'm half tempted to close 2 of these little stockpiles so I can put another blacksmith in. Oh wait, actually you're a 2x2 structure, aren't you? Yeah, you're not going to fit there. Okay, never mind. Scrap that idea. Just get more charcoal for the time. If we got more charcoal, then the blacksmith can work quicker. We can worry about setting up another one when we have the space for it. Okay, so that is a single height wall going all the way around. Let's start doubling it. This is a most ambitious construction. Trying to get all of this in place and hoping that I don't get attacked, because if I get attacked from this angle while I'm trying to set all of this stuff up, I don't think I'm going to be particularly well prepared for it. I should probably be focusing on building towers. We are dealing with a lot of sickness. Got a lot of plagues going around at the moment. Well, I hope my doctor... Mate, I wouldn't stop here if I were you. We've got plague. Would you like plague? I could sell you some plague. Ooh. I should be paying attention to the special items. Yes, give me that. That will help people stay warm in the winter and presumably use less charcoal. Let's sell some wood, because we've got fucking loads of the stuff. Not so much the stone. And yeah, I guess I'll sell you... Should I bother selling him some iron? I don't think so. It's not something that's going to get me much of a profit, so... I mean, it's not getting me... It's nothing but profit, but I don't know if I can be bothered. So give me that. Is there anything I want to buy from you? Those are tools. You've got lots of tools. Okay. No, I'll leave it at that. Thank you. Oh, that's a point. With armaments being made... Let's train a soldier. Let's train as many as I can. Alright. Let's slow things back down to normal, just so I can see what's going to happen here. So, General? Sir Reginald? Would you like to come around here and claim your army? Recruit. Aha! That's how we do. And now you've got a little posse. Ah. Handy. Right, I'm going to send you out over here, because this is an undefended area at the moment. Right, so I want to check something with the that rugs upgrade that I bought. Does that show up anywhere to denote what? Is there anywhere I can find out what stuff I've bought as far as those upgrades? That's the question. Fine rugs cover the floors of your keeps, or the floors of your keep. Okay, it doesn't say anything about anywhere else. Wow, this place has got fuck tons of happiness. The nearby statue, wow. That's got a hell of an influence. I should have put that slap bang in the middle. That's impressive. Wow. Yeah, like, these are all like pushing 100. Like, that one's flat out 99. Some of these are doing really... 104. I didn't think it could surpass 100, and that's being taxed as well. Wow. Now that's impressive. Okay, how are we getting on over here? We're doing good. Let's get some more wall blocks in place. Let's double this bit up just to get it done. And that's that wall finished. Okay, I think I'm gonna try and get another blacksmith in, because I'm gonna stick one in here next to some of the foresters, because I haven't got space in this little area, and I don't really want to put him in with any of the kind of oh, I don't know, I could maybe put him in along here. No, I couldn't, could I? It's a 2x2. I need to remember the size of the buildings that I'm trying to work with. You know what, sod it, we'll put one here. I don't care if it's gonna stink up my orchards. You can go there. I need to start making use of that space. So why not? Oh, a dragon is on its way. Let me put in these last little bits of wall. We'll see where he is. Oh, hi. How are you doing? I want to see how quickly this guy goes down, because like, I'm getting ballista towers and more archers up in the air. Well, not up in the air, but... Oh, Jesus! Those ballistas have got really good aim. God. Did he do damage to my... He landed on my wall and did damage to it. The dick. Ah. Spiting me even in death. I think we're starting to lose out on our food supplies. We need to start looking into more farming. So I think I should get some more farms along all of this. Let's get a couple of windmills in place. Ah, bugger. That is not completely fertile land. Alright. Let's change up some of this. I've got to shift that one as well, because that's not in the best of spots. 1 peasants have died of plague. That is a shame. Okay, if I were to put a windmill here, would this give an additional boost to these guys? Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm going to try. I'm going to take advantage of the soil around here. So these two here could potentially get like a double bonus, if that's going to work for both of these. Maybe. Yeah, we are only just bringing in more food than we need. +2 compared to last year. Alright, what have I got that I can sell you? You haven't got any special items? No, I'm going to sell you some wood. You really like tools and weapons. Fuck it, I'll sell you all of those. Not bad. Nice bit of money. Everybody's ill again. The doctors better keep working. Right, yes, these have got a +2 from a nearby windmill, but that's only one nearby windmill. So let's see if we can double that. I think the only way I'm not sure if it's going to work. I don't know if that's going to be a bonus that stacks. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. Nice. Okay, so if I were to put a windmill here, then that one would get a +6. I mean, it doesn't put out a huge amount of food per year compared to the orchards. I don't know. You don't get master workers for the windmills, do you? No. Okay. Oh, maybe I could just pack this area with windmills and farms. Oh, that could be good. That's too far away from a road, however. I'm going to put you there, so that if I bring a road out along here... you can then put a windmill in here. Along with a couple more farms. So... a good few of these are going to be getting a +4 bonus, and then this one specifically is going to be getting a +6 from the windmill. So that's alright, that's not bad. Might just need to ramp up the amount of orchards that we've got, though. It would be nice for there to be more options as far as kind of foodstuffs go. I quite liked... that's one thing I quite liked about the settlers, was like the... I know only the miners needed to have a food supply, but I liked the variety that you could have. You know, you could have fishers, fishermen, you could have hunters, or, you know, farms that produce wheat for bread, obviously the milling process and everything, or you could have, you know, all of the wheat go off to pig farms, so that they could go off to the slaughterhouse and become red meat. You know, it's a fun way of doing things. I missed that game. It might be coming back soon. I managed to find I managed to get a cheap copy of... it was on sale on GOG recently, the 10th anniversary edition. So I did pick it up, because my physical copy doesn't work with Windows 10. With it being, you know, an old-ish game by these days, by these rates, words. But GOG has a Windows 10 compatible version, at least as far as their website says. I trust them. I believe them. Oh yeah, that's a much better improvement as far as food goes. How are you doing? +6. Yes. Be even better once you've got a master worker. Do need to get a well out around this area, so we'll put one there. But I'm hoping that I'm going to have to reinstall it first, obviously, and see if I can track down the save files from the series. I think I have them. I do remember kind of tracking down all of the save files that I had when the PC was going through its upgrade. Ooh, thanks for clearing that out. I'm going to put in a road. And probably a gate. So I should have the save files there. If not, it just means that I'm going to have to replay things to get myself back to the mission that was at hand. But hopefully, like, I don't know if it will... I was going to say, I'm not sure if it will come back as a Let's Play or a live stream format, which, you know, which would define whether it ends up on YouTube or Twitch. But I think I started the series on YouTube. I should finish it on YouTube, so it'll probably come back as a Let's Play, and we shall see how things go in the coming months. But fingers crossed, Settlers 2 should be back on the channel before the year is out. I reckon before the end of summer, probably. There we go. That's getting gates in. That's this area completely cordoned off and relatively well defended. We could do with some more towers up on these longer stretches. But all in all, I think it's looking great. We've got a nice little contained foresting area, and I really quite like that. I think that's quite cool. Farming is continuing to grow and improve, and we're slowly conquering all of this island. It's looking really good. Hello, Mr. Merchant. How are you doing? You've got no special thing for me to learn. I've got some wood to sell you, though. And yeah, I'll sell you some stone. I'll sell you the iron as well. And you really like... people really like the weapons. That's a lot of gold. Ah, that was a complete waste because I don't have a second treasury. Ah, I hadn't even noticed that. I've just sold all of that stuff and not had anywhere to keep it. I need to put more treasure rooms down here. You'll go in there, and then I'm going to put another one here. I'm just going to leave that little gap there, because then it looks like the people can actually get round there. So, can I put a road in around there? No, I can't. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I think I'm going to have to wrap this episode up here. But this is looking great, other than that little blunder with that sale and that money. Ugh. But we've now got capacity for 3,000 gold, so that's not bad. It leaves us room for continued profit and economic growth. Start printing out the rules of acquisition and sending those out to the households. But I'm still having loads of fun with this. It's really good. I'm kind of dreading the ever-growing Viking raids. Dragon attacks aren't anything to worry about at the moment. They go down like with no issues whatsoever. But the Vikings keep coming in with more and more ogres, and it's getting me a little concerned. But I think how this is probably going to play out is I'm going to keep playing this until like the Vikings and their ogres inevitably wipe me out. But I want to see how big I can make this kingdom, and we'll see if we can conquer the entire island. If we can, fantastic. If not, it'll have been a fun adventure, but I'm really having fun with this, so I'm just going to wrap this episode up here and say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlist on the channel for more Let's Plays on metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, subscribe on YouTube, chuck me a follow over on Twitch, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. People are just fucking clever with this game. Unlike me, attracting the fucking numerous hordes of fuckers. Go away.